Revenge films.
Hi, I'm Ava. I live with my husband Hugo and my daughter Lena. Ouch.
Mommy, are you okay? Does your mouth hurt?
Yes, I may have a cavity. Ouch.
Again? Are you alright? I think you should make an appointment with the dentist right away.
You're right.
Mommy, leave it to me.
Really?
Switch to make the pain go away. How do you feel now, Mommy?
Wow, that's amazing, Lena. Thank you. My tooth feels better now.
I'm here to protect you.
Actually, I knew the reason why I was getting so many cavities these days. Since I was a child, the alignment of my teeth was bad, and I should have gotten braces, but my family didn't have the means to pay for braces. My father passed away when I was small, and my mother raised my brother and I on her own. I brushed my teeth thoroughly every day, but because of my poorly aligned teeth, it was hard not to get cavities. I also made sure to go to the dentist regularly for checkups, but since Lena was born, I've been too busy to make an appointment. That's why I had so many cavities recently. Because Lena began going to kindergarten from this year, I now have some time for myself. As Hugo suggested, I made an appointment with the dentist. It had been several years since my last visit. I hope my cavities haven't gotten any worse. I waited for my turn in the waiting room. I clenched my teeth from the pain of the cavities. There was one more woman in the waiting room. Are you okay? You seem to be in a lot of pain. I have several cavities that are causing me pain. I also told the woman how my bad teeth alignment may be the cause of the cavities. The woman told me that when she was younger, she had the same problem, but I resolved it by getting braces. At the time, the woman had silver braces, and she told me that her friends used to tease her about the way she looked with her braces on. She also told me that she began to hide her teeth because she didn't want to be made fun of. But instead, the people around her told her that she was awkward, and the woman became terrified of being around other people. She also told me that she regretted getting braces when she was in middle school because the braces made her socially awkward. I think it was a good idea that you didn't get braces when you were younger. I wish I would have waited until I became an adult. I see. Since everyone is wearing a mask due to the ongoing pandemic, I suppose now would be a good time for me to consider braces. I was then called into the dental exam room. As I had predicted, my cavities were in a severe state, and my dentist decided to take out the nerves causing the pain. I had to make another appointment with the dentist as the treatment of all my cavity was going to take some time. That evening, I told Hugo about my conversation with the woman at the dentist.
Why don't you get braces? I think this would be a good time to start.
Are you sure? They'll be expensive.
If getting braces is going to prevent you from getting more cavities, I think that it's a good investment.
You're right. I'm happy that I have your support for this. I'm going to consult with my dentist at my next appointment.
Sounds good!
I appreciate that my husband is so understanding. As planned, I got my braces. My braces were white, so they didn't stand out as much as silver ones, but I was still a little embarrassed to be wearing them. I need to wear these for 2 to 3 years. It was a long time, but my daughter said to me,
Mommy, everything looks good on you.
And to that, Hugo added,
You can barely see them! No one will notice!
I was reassured after hearing comforting words from my family. Besides, I wore a mask when I went out these days, so I figured I had nothing to worry about. One day, my family and I were getting ready for a gathering with relatives. Ava, there was no need for you to come to the gathering if you're worried about the pandemic. But I wanted to place importance on time with family, so we decided to go. Once we got to the gathering, my husband went out with his sister and mother to do some shopping. Lena and I stayed behind to mingle with the other relatives.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Lena! Look how much you've grown!
Yes, you're growing up to be a beautiful young girl.
Ava, I don't think it's necessary to keep your mask on in an intimate family gathering.
We're in the midst of a pandemic. I think it's totally acceptable for Ava to be wearing a mask. But my father-in-law was unconvinced, and he was now glaring at me. My father-in-law did not like me from the beginning. It was because he thought that I was uneducated because I was brought up by a single mother. He didn't approve of Hugo marrying me, but Hugo insisted that if we couldn't get married, he would cut ties with his father. But my father-in-law didn't hide his disdain for me.
Will you just take off your mask? You're the only one wearing a mask, and it's making everyone else uncomfortable.
He just doesn't like me because of my background. I knew that he wasn't making any sense, but I decided to take my mask off to not irritate him further. As soon as my father-in-law saw my braces, he said,
What are those? You look like a monster wearing them!
"Are you talking about my braces?"
Yes! Why would you pay good money to look so hideous? I hope that you aren't wasting my son's hard-earned money.
Well, Hugo did pay for these, but I consulted with him beforehand.
You must have told him all sorts of lies to get him to pay for those. That's why I can't trust anyone that wasn't raised in a stable family.
Why would you say such hurtful things to Ava?
Yes, I think that you're being out of line.
The other family members expressed their support for me. My father-in-law didn't seem to care what the others thought, and continued to make mean remarks at me. Then Hugo came back with his mother and sister.
What's going on? Did you say something to Ava? I didn't do anything, right, Lena? I was just having a nice chat with Ava.
Luckily, my father-in-law was nice to Lena.
You looked a little scary and said something about my mommy being unnatural. What does unnatural mean, Grandpa?
Unnatural is a good word to describe your mother. You see the strange braces on your mother's teeth? Don't you think she looks like a monster?
What are you saying?
I can't believe you would say that to Ava!
So this is unnatural too?
Lena then grabbed the wig off her grandfather's head and threw it into the pond of the garden.
What are you doing, Lena?
My father-in-law became red in the face and was angry with Lena for the first time.
My Grandpa, if you say that my mommy's braces are unnatural, so is the hair on your head. Why are you so mean on my mommy?
My father-in-law ran out of the room furious and went into the garden to retrieve his wig. His wig now reeked of pond water and was hardly useful. Without his wig, my father-in-law lost his confidence and locked himself up in a room.
Mommy, I'm always on your side.
Thank you, Lena. That means so much to me. But I must say, you didn't need to throw your grandfather's precious wig into the pond.
Okay.
Hugo's aunt found the whole situation to be very funny, and she could not stop laughing at Hugo's father.
Why are you laughing? You shouldn't be mocking me!
I think that we have every right to mock you after what you just did to Ava. With the support of the other family members, I got my father-in-law to leave me alone. I'm so grateful to my family.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.